This is a mistake you shouldn't do as a man. How can you have three girlfriends and at the point of introducing marriage to each and every one of them, they deny you, only for one to come back after a year that she's pregnant for you? Don't do that mistake. Alright, so let's get into the issue proper. This is Sense No The Ground podcast. Thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time, yep, that is it. Thank you for being here. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the other episodes. Alright, so let's get into the story proper. Alright, this gentleman, I call him Dan. This is the story of Dan. So I'm going to go to the backstory, and when I come back, we get to discuss all the various elements of this particular issue. Okay, that's right. Okay, welcome back. So now this is the story of Dan. Mind you, Dan is not his real name. Before I married, I had three girlfriends. Liked each of them for various reasons, but I said to myself that I want to marry in December 2022. So this is a true backstory. All right. Then one day I took each of them out to different venues and told them about my plans. So let's call them GF1, GF2, GF3. GF1 says she doesn't think I'm ready because I don't really have anything, and she supports me most times because my job isn't really paying well. And I said that I get it, but that is what I want. And she said she isn't ready, let's give it time. GF2 or girlfriend 2 said that I like joking, so let's go home and have sex. If that's what I want and I don't want to see. Alright, so I understand why he has different girlfriends, because they are all coming at him with different approaches. It means that he's in for different reasons, just like he said in the beginning. Alright, so goes on to say that girlfriend 3 says, why will I want to marry in 2022, which is 2 years time, because this story is in 2020. Alright, and that what do I have for marriage, because she doesn't think she is ready, and we have to be both ready. Not just me, but I said that is what I want. Mind you, this was in June 2020. That was when he started having all these conversations about wanting to get married. Okay, now fast forward, he says in September, which is his birth month, I took all out again on a date and reminded them that I'm still serious about my marriage thing. GF1 says she doesn't want to hear about it anymore. Okay, so that's an affirmation of what she said earlier. Don't talk about it, I'm not ready for it. That was what girlfriend 1 said. Okay, now GF2 said that it's okay, she doesn't want to marry me. You get the vibe. So girlfriend 1 says I don't want to hear about it. Girlfriend 2 says it's okay, I don't want to marry you, Krasef. Alright, now girlfriend 3 said, what at all have I heard about marriage that is pushing what at all have I heard about marriage that is pushing to marry, okay, or that is pushing me to marry? And moreover, it's only 3 months to December. How can we plan marriage like that? So it looks like girlfriend 3 is getting interested. All right, and I said I don't want any flashy wedding or flashy marriage, just sign in court and have a family time. She said that's not what she wants, so she will think about it. Okay, so like I said, girlfriend 3 is still in the consideration mode. All right, so moving on, it says that this was still in 2020. Okay, and then so last week in November, which was November 2020, I called them again for a date. So this is the third time, and now it's becoming a pattern that I will talk about marriage. So GF1 said she won't come out if it's about my marriage thing. In fact, I should go and marry if I want to. So she is out of the face. She's gone now. Now GF2 says that she's tired of my nonsense. So she said the same thing, that I should go and marry whoever I want. So GF2 is gone. Alright, now GF3 said that I should come over to see her parents. So we talk. I should come over so we talk to her parent, because she is confused. So like I said, GF3 is always considering. All right, and I said okay. She was surprised I said okay, and she said that to see if it will scare me, but I don't want to change my mind about marriage. Okay, so it was a bait, and he accepted the responsibility to go and talk to the parent. All right, so fast forward, I told her that I want to come and see her parent, and I have also told my parent, which is my dad and siblings, about my marriage plan, because I lost my mom earlier that year. Oops, too bad for you, Dan. Yeah, too bad. So back and forth, back and forth. She accepted and said she will want to marry me because she will want to spend the rest of her life with me, but nobody else. Oh, let's clap for GF3. I'm flattered. Okay, so all is well. The other two girlfriends are out of the scene. I've not heard from the other two girlfriends. Okay, and it says fast forward, I got married on December 31st 2022. So mind you, this thing started way back, let's say around, it says June 2020. It moved on to September and then moved on to November. Now we're in December 31st. He has gotten married. He chose the last day of the year. Spent 3K on my wedding. I didn't want a big wedding, but I had a big wedding because her family said they will pay for everything on the traditional wedding, which they did. That's nice. I think the parents or the family of the lady were more convinced that he's a good person. Okay, food, etc. My family paid for the Sunday wedding, my suit, and what my boys will wear. Well, that's nice. It was a good day. Interesting. Now on the 5th of January 2020, on the 5th of January, so this should be 2021. All right, I received a call from my GF saying, my first GF, okay, that's GF1, saying that I have really gotten married, that I have broken her heart. How? Okay, no, you tell me how. I didn't mind her. I just told her I was serious about what I was saying. Okay. GF2 called 3 days later. I think they went for a caucus meeting. GF1, GF2. I'm sure they went for a caucus meeting somewhere. Later with a similar thing, but added saying that, where did I get the money to do all that? And I said, God did. Indeed, God did for you, bro. God did for you. Now marriage brought a lot of blessings. Okay, dude, please be writing well, eh? Now marriage brought a lot of blessings, and my wife in February, my wife received an email from a company in the UK saying that she has been employed for an application she keeps doing for 2 years, or for the past 2 years, an application she keeps doing for the past 2 years. So she needs to come to the UK. Okay, it was like a movie. She has been doing this application actually from 2019. Every year she does, and finally they called and said she has been employed. That's nice. But she needs to start work first week in April. Okay, so February to April. Wow, that's a bit short for somebody moving from one country to the other, especially the first time. I would like to come. So she told them she just got married and would like to come with the husband, and they told her that might take some time because they need to apply, or we need to apply for a spousal visa, but the company will help. But the problem is she isn't a citizen. One, she hasn't stayed in the country for long, so that is two issues why they can't apply for the spousal visa. Okay, it says, so I'll just have to come for a visit till it is time to do the spousal visa. We agreed, and she left in March. In July, I visited for 6 months and came back to Ghana in December. Okay, that's nice. Visited again this year in June, and will be leaving December. Hopefully next year we can apply for the spousal visa. Now I received a message from GF1 saying that she wants to tell me something.
Like it's about to go down. I said, well.
Chairman said, note, both of them keep saying I have betrayed them and married another woman and broken their heart, and also a wicked person. I do hear from them once in a while. Okay, so from this, I take it that. But why are you even still talking to them once in a while? Why? Dude, why are you still talking to them once in a while? For what reason are you still talking to them? Okay, so she said she has a baby in 2023. And the baby is almost 1 year and a half now. And the baby is mine. Are you kidding me? The last time I had sex with her was 2022 August. And I can do a DNA test to confirm. But dude, let's go back to confirm something here. Okay, you got married, let me see. Yes, dude, you got married December 31st 2022. All right, and the last time you had something to do with her was August 2022. That was August, September, October, November, December. That is 4 months. All right, 4 months. So you are telling me, or she's telling us, that within that 4 months that she was pregnant. No, how she couldn't? If you're really pregnant for him, why didn't you come out to tell him then? Why wait for a whole year and a half to come and tell him that you have a child for him and the child is no? How? I don't understand it. I don't get it. Is it that you were pregnant for him, but you gave it to another man, and it's been as in seen that it is not his pregnancy, as it's not the other man's pregnancy, so you were sacked from that relationship or from that wherever you were doing, or you got pregnant outside and you were coming to put it on this one because you are seeing that he's doing well and that he left you. So what kind of witchcraft is this one? No, what kind of witchery is this one? What I just don't understand it. What kind of witchery is this thing? Okay. So gentleman says that I told her I'm not the father of any child, and she said it's mine. I don't want to talk to any family member of mine or even my wife. To me, I feel she is lying but on the other hand, wouldn't want to have a child elsewhere. I don't know what to do. My question is, what should I do if it's mine? So you guys think she's lying? Could it be true? What are the pros and cons? Dude, this is the biggest trap you can have in your life. This is the biggest trap that you can have in your life. Okay, dude. No, how? Already I had an issue with you having 3 girlfriends, and I think I've been proven right. If you were, with this girlfriend 3 throughout, I don't think you have this issue you are having now. What if second girlfriend or GF2 comes to tell you that, okay, I'm also pregnant for you, then what are you going to do? Now, how are you going to tell your wife, who was girlfriend 3, that, oh dear, while I was going out with you, I was going out with 2 other people, and I told them I was going to marry them, and they said they didn't want? Because she's going to tell you that, okay, so it means that I was an option for you. Assuming the first girlfriend said yes. No, what would you have done? Would you have married her and left GF3, who is now your wife? So why do you put yourself in such, dilemma, in such confusion? Why do we do that? No, what is the essence of doing this? Why, as men, what is the need to have multiple girlfriends? Well, no, what need at all is there to have multiple girlfriends and then stress yourself like this? Now you have a very genuine, life situation. You have a very nice and very, comfortable life situation with the person you chose to marry. Or no, I think you didn't choose her. She chose you, actually. She chose you. So out of respect, how are you going to deal with this one? Because she mentioned she doesn't want to deal with anybody else except you. And she fulfilled that. She got a job, and the first thing she was thinking about is, how do I take my husband along? Now, dude, you are trying to mess it up. Wise up. You are trying to mess this one up. That's how we bring it to an end today on this particular podcast. Thank you so much for being here with me, and be sure to subscribe. Okay, be sure to subscribe. Just hit that notification bell, leave your comment, leave your anything that you want to add up to this conversation. If it were you, what would you do in this situation? Okay, what would you do in this particular situation? And be sure to follow us on all social media platforms as well. MC Haymaker on TikTok, MC Haymaker on Instagram, MC Haymaker on Facebook, and Sense Not a Gram Podcast on YouTube, Sense Not a Gram Podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Amazon Music. Anywhere that there's a podcast, just search for us. We will be there. Okay, you can listen to the audio versions there. The video version, you will find them on YouTube. Just subscribe. Thank you so much. Yep. Peace out.